Many are looking forward to getting back to work in a few days, but they're also asking, how safe will it be? Can they be forced to go to work if they don't feel comfortable? And what are your boss's obligations for making your work environment safer? Our Russell Kinsaw has been hearing those concerns as well as getting answers today from an unemployment attorney.
Well, Claire, right now here in Jefferson County, also in Franklin and in St. Charles counties, businesses will be allowed to start opening next week when the state's stay-at-home order is lifted. But News 4 is hearing from a lot of workers concerned about whether they're going to be safe when they go back to work. One job in particular, a massage therapist.
I really do want to get back to work and to see my clients, but I also want to make sure that it's safe to do.
This massage therapist asked us not to use her name or the spa where she works for fear of retaliation. She's been in the profession since 2006, but fears her spa's moving too fast with plans to reopen Wednesday. She says it'll be impractical to wear gloves. She and her clients will wear masks, but worries that won't be enough.
It's very hands-on, our work is, and we're in very close quarters, and there's no real ventilation. So I think there's some definite strong questions we all have. And I don't want to make a mistake and make somebody sick or myself.
According to an employment attorney, a worker can't refuse to go back to work just because they're fearful. But there may be ways to delay.
There are certain new leave rights that have been passed by the U.S. Congress. It's an extension of the Family and Medical Leave Act. There's some paid sick leave provisions that have been passed as part of that.
Employment attorney Russ Riggins also said your employer will be required to follow local social distancing rules. But if that can't be done at your job, the boss should provide personal protection equipment. If you have safety concerns, talk to a supervisor. If your employer won't address them, you can file a complaint with OSHA or the National Labor Relations Board. Your employer generally has the right to change your pay or responsibilities if they're adjusting to economic conditions, but not if there's another motivation.
There are reasons for that motivation that can be unlawful, things like age, race, gender, disability, pregnancy, those sort of legally protected categories.
Riggins also said that if you have a significant underlying health condition and your job puts you in close proximity to people that have COVID-19, the Americans with Disability Act requires your employer to make a reasonable accommodations so that you're in a position where you will not be exposed. Live in Arnold, Russell Kinsaw, News 4.
Today, Missouri announced 273 new coronavirus cases, the largest one-day jump since April 14th and the fifth highest jump since tracking began. There are now more than 8,000 cases and 355 deaths in Missouri.